welcome and welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the games I've been playing so far in 2023. I haven't done one of these videos in like a hot minute, like November of last year hot minute. So I thought it's time to, show you what games I've beaten, what games I'm currently playing, and things I'm excited for. Because I want to hold myself accountable for this giant backlog that has been building up. Why am I yelling? The mic is right here. I know I made a video about my backlog and how to beat it, but let's just say I find it hard to take my own advice. So previously these were called my Mandy journals, but I don't feel like that name does good in the algorithm because it's so specific. So I wanted to kind of revamp it and just name it what games I'm playing, what games I beat, and stuff like that. And I just want to keep it simple basically. Now on to the games that I beat. Now this is for 2023, so any 2022 games I'm not going to put in here because that will be a really long video. So we're going to start fresh in 2023. Alright, so the first game I beat is Persona 3. So if you follow me on Twitter, you would know that I played Persona 3 when it came out for all the platforms. And let's just say I have some mixed reviews on it because it's the portable edition, not the Fez edition. And there's a big difference. One that I didn't think was going to be so big, but once I played it, I was like, damn, that's annoying. It plays a lot like a visual novel, which is not bad. I love visual novels, but that's not really what I was signing up for. And that approach overall kills any sense of emotion that a cutscene will have that I feel is very crucial to this story. Now, there are segments where you do have to do combat and climbing up Tartarus, but other than that, everything has been reduced to a JPEG, basically. But I was still really excited to play Persona 3 because it tackles a lot of darker themes than Persona 4 and 5. And I was like, heck yeah, I like that. So while the presentation of the game I had a problem with, the game itself is really good because at the end of the day, I actually really felt sad at the ending. I even cried because it was so sad. Yeah, it would have been better if I saw the cutscenes and all that stuff, but even without it, I was like, dang. The themes in Persona 3 are very deep. It tackles death, moving on, revenge, all that bad, good stuff. And it just hit me so hard at the end, especially with the song. You all know the song. Oh my god, it hit me like a ton of bricks and I cried like a baby. If it wasn't for the fact that it's the portable edition, I would have ranked it as the best Persona game. Though if the rumors are to be true, if they make a remake, I will love that because Persona 3 deserved way better than the portable edition. Alright, so the next game I finished is Octopath Traveler 2. Now I want to do a separate review for this game, so I won't go too knee deep into it, just give you my overall thoughts. Now I love this game. It did have some problems, but overall it's a really good game. If you liked Octopath Traveler, the first one, you're gonna like the second one. I love the stunning HD 2D graphics that they pull. The game looked jaw-dropping at some points. I kind of wished I got it for the PlayStation because it looks even better, but even on the Switch, it looks so good. I also love the different regions of the land. They were very unique. You had the sand place, the forest place, the city place. I know it sounds very generic, but trust me, they're really different and very beautiful. So if you guys don't know, Octopath Traveler is an RPG that offers a unique storytelling experience through 8 different characters. So basically you get to play 8 different stories. You get to choose your protagonist, which you have to keep in the party until their ending chapter. But other than that, you could tackle whichever character you want, and you get to experience these characters' backstories and motives to be on a journey. Now I do find it weird that these characters are in a party, but they barely acknowledge each other. They kind of fixed it with the cross-path features where 2 characters team up to do a little side quest. So while in the second game they still have that awkward air, they did try to make it where they have more of a connection than the first game, which I appreciate. Another thing I like to add is the gameplay. It has a traditional turn-based gameplay that was really addicting, though I found myself grinding a lot because the end boss, if you know, you know. But anyways, I have over 100 hours logged into the game. 100 hours, that's a lot of time to one game. Now, admittedly, towards the end, I kind of felt like the game overstayed its welcome and just kept dragging on even though it should have ended. I'll go into it once I do a review for it, but needless to say, Octopath Traveler 2 is still a great game. I highly recommend, especially if you like the first one. Now, if you don't really like tedious turn-based combat or anything like that, then I don't think the game is right for you because you're gonna probably get tired. And the next game I beat is Ryza 3. I'm so excited because I played the game, I loved the game, and I beat the game. Now I want to do a separate review for Ryza 3 as well, so look out for that. But needless to say, I loved it. There was some things I didn't like about it, but it's kind of minuscule compared to the epicness of Ryza's thighs and the adventure that we embarked on. I would call it my gothy, but then I realized Tears of a Kingdom is coming out, so that's up in the air. But this one is a close second. Like, Ryza 3 was everything I wanted in an Atelier game, plus more, and I just loved it to bits. Now, I did make a first impressions video to this game, link in the description, but the TLDR of it all was I loved it so much. The synthesizing remained the same, and I spent a lot of hours just trying to get the best weapons, items, and armor that I could make. There was a ton of stuff and features, and it really felt like it's the third game because they took all the features from the previous two and just put them into one game. So there was a lot of stuff to do. I can see why someone who just started Ryza 3 and haven't played any of them would probably be a bit overwhelmed, but not gonna lie, something I didn't mention in my first impressions was the game kind of felt overwhelming at first because I didn't expect them to pull like this open world-esque style of game. There was a lot of places, a lot of things going on. It was a bit overwhelming, but then I remembered it's an Atelier game and I found myself getting back into the rhythm of it and enjoying myself. Now, for some context, Cody Tecmo said that it takes about 30 hours to beat the game and 50 if you want to do side missions and things like that. I clocked in over 70 hours into the game because I just wanted to synthesize and unlock new items, do some gameplay, and I really wanted to take my time experiencing the third game in this trilogy and seeing the last Ryza adventure. Well, the last that I know of. And yeah, the ending was bittersweet and I actually teared up at the end because it's the end of Ryza's trilogy. It really felt sad, but it felt like a good conclusion to everyone's story arc. Stay tuned for a review of this game later. And the next game I beat is Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga for the GBA. I beat it on stream. The game follows Mario and Luigi as they travel to the Bean Bean Kingdom to retrieve Princess Peach's voice, who has been stolen by this evil person called Cacaletta. Mario and Luigi games are one of my favorite. They're an RPG style game, kind of like Paper Mario. And you go on these wacky adventures and it's just so fun. I used to play it a lot as a kid and it was fun going back and doing it again. Now, Nintendo, please bring Partners in Time somewhere because they skipped it for the 3DS. They didn't make a remake. They went straight up to Bowser's Inside Story and I'm like, oh wait, they forgot one because Partners in Time is my favorite Mario & Luigi game and they just skipped it. The disrespect. Now on to the last game that I beat, and that is Fire Emblem Engage. I have mixed feelings about this game because while the gameplay is really good, the story is really bad and the characters are even worse. Now I did a worth to buy for this game, so check it out if you want more details, but needless to say, I came out with mixed feelings. The first 10 chapters were okay, but after that it kind of went downhill from there. Especially when you hear the villain's motive for everything, you're like, bruh, really? Really? Like, it didn't make no sense. Now on to the games that I'm currently playing. Now this is a bit of an exaggeration, but I'm playing a lot of games. Alright, the first game I'm currently playing is Bayonetta Origins, Ryza and the Lost Demon. This game is so good. It's so beautiful and pretty. The art is just mwah, the music is great. The gameplay is a little weird because you have to control two characters at once. So with this game, you're going to want to use the Joy-Cons so you could differentiate the characters and how to move them in sync. I don't recommend the Pro Controller. But other than that, this game is just fantastic. So Bayonetta Origins is a prequel to the Bayonetta series. You play as Ryza, who later becomes Bayonetta, as the main character. Now all of this game happens in this place called the Avalon Forest, which is filled with fairies and mystical things. So Ryza and her demon plushie partner Cheshire had to find a way to escape the forest. And the gameplay is basically a lot of puzzle solving with a bit of fighting through Cheshire. So while a lot of people are going to sleep on this game, it's a very good game and I highly recommend, though you might want to wait for a sale if $60 is a bit too much. Now the next game I'm playing is GrimGrimoire Once More. OnceMore. I literally just started this game, so I can't really say much. It's a remake of the PlayStation 2 version made by Vanillaware, and I love Vanillaware because they made 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim, so I have high hopes for this game. So the next game I'm currently playing is Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. It's a Kirby game. It's so cute. It's a nice game to pick up and put down, especially if I need a refresher from a big game that I just beat or something. This one, really fun. Highly recommend. Alright, and the next game that I'm currently playing, well, I'm not really playing, I have to pick it up again, and that is Metroid Prime Remastered. I picked it up to stream, but then I put it down and then something else came up. So I really need to get on this, especially because the game is not that long. So yeah. And the last game is a game that I'm literally just starting, so I can't really say much again, and that is Trails from the Sky. It's the first game in the Trail series, and I want to get that started, so I'm starting with game number 1. Wish me luck. Hi guys, this is Editing Mandy. Just to let you know that I also started the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC, Future Redeemed. So yeah. So that is it for the games that I'm playing. I know it's a lot. I know I need help. But, and I'm really trying to tackle all these games before Tears of a Kingdom comes out, so wish me luck. So here's hoping I get to finish these games before Tears. Yay! Anyways, if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you like my channel and would love to see more, please press that subscribe button. I would appreciate it. You can follow me on my socials in the description down below. I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day, and as always, play a good game. Peace.